Hey folks, Practical Prepper 001 here with a review of the tea candle clay pot heater. You might have seen a few videos all over YouTube. That's exactly what I did, and I decided to make one of my own. Now in the materials, they don't specify, but I went with stainless steel, the hardware, for the reason is galvanized. When it reaches a certain temperature, it might release some toxic fumes, so it's a lot safer this way. These are the tea candles. Paid about they're $1, one of those regular dollar stores. I have one going here, just so you can see. I paid about, in total cost of materials, the two pots. In my case, I went with the 6-inch and the 5-inch, and the stainless steel rod, threaded rod, and the nuts and washers. I paid up in total about $15, including the candles, so it's not bad. Also, I made as you can see right here, I made a stand out of just some wire that I had laying around. But then I figured that just using these hinges, as you can see there, you put one in there, one here, one here. You can set it on the top a lot easier. That way you leave a small gap. Just to get enough oxygen and light it with your little barbecue lighter. Anyways, when I tested it, the temperature was in the mid-20s, 23, 24. So, it was actually very cold. There was really, all I had was a digital thermometer, and the readings I got, the highest on the side of the pot, the closest to the candles. I used 4 candles, by the way. Closest to the candles was 186 degrees Fahrenheit. Right here, in this area, the rod was 138. Over here is a little warmer. I use a glove to hold to grab a hold of it. And as far as comfort wise, you could tell the difference. Oh, by the way, I was using it in a 8 by 12 room, so you're looking at about 96 square feet, rounded off to 100 square feet. Small office. It was you can notice the difference being warmer when you stepped outside and you came back in the office. So, but as far as being comfortable enough to work, or for what I wanted for was just to warm up the room, warm enough to where the dyes and the chemicals that I use in the leatherwork would be usable, but they were still frozen, so it's not really feasible for me. I use another claim, that people make. They say these candles, they last about 4 hours. The best I got was close to 2.5 hours, and I use 12 candles. I use one batch first. I wanted to see because the way this works is not like a fireplace, where you have the heat and you put your hand and you can feel the heat right away. This is supposed to warm up or even heat up the pot to the point that it radiates the heat, even once the candles go out for a little longer. But apparently it wasn't enough. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try a Sterno or even a small alcohol stove that maybe will give more output in heat. Maybe that'll work a little better. So, but as far as really being useful for my application, not quite. Maybe in a tiny space like somebody was using inside a van, or even one of the small cargo trailers. It might be good enough for there, but for my application, again, it's not really. So just a thought. Now, if anybody has any ideas how to improve this or just make it better than I did, by all means, let me know, and I'll give it a try and do it again. So that being said, this is Practical Prepper 001, out of sight, not out of mind. Take care, guys.